Oh my goodness. Inverse that bitch. Is it time for our bullish inverse reversal? Okay. I sat with it. I understood what happened over the week after our big fall, our big bear run. We had, this doesn't really matter. It's all accumulation. You should just be sitting in this as it is with longs, maybe finding small retracements here and here just to take decent profits, especially if you're a longer. Or if you decide to find a short, so you can, of course, zoom in, find your ICT concepts, confluences, like I did here. We start with this one. We had the AMD power of threes. Okay, we start off the morning with London, a little bit, go back in. Smooth, okay, easy day. Accumulation, manipulation on the pullback, send us right back down to distribution. You should be done trading after this if you have the right capital. If not, you're trying to build up capital, just go in for long, stay patient, build up your capital on the outside. You don't have to stress yourself out too much. Distribution, it sits in, take your profit, stop loss, here. I'll be extra annoying with myself. I do this all day in the car, dude, all day, okay? Our accumulation, the first 5-minute time frame, 15 minutes sends us back up for a little bit of manipulation. What is this? 210, 213, around this whole time zone, timeline, I guess you can call it. 5 minutes in, we get our accumulation. 10 to 15 minutes in, we get manipulation. Distribution comes after that. Or you consider yourself even more of a him if you just decide to sit with the liquidity sweeps. Call this accumulative manipulation, this pullback being a manipulation, and then this short right here also being our distribution. How do I see it? How I want to see it. Can I be good enough to go ahead and say I can see both happen at the same time? That's a genuine goal of mine. Go away. For real. Boom. Easy. Again over here. When you're fucking trading, get rid of your break even, get rid of your stop profit and go break even, especially on actual setups. Boom. Easy all over again. This is 30 minutes in. Majority of the time you can find our orb within the 30 minutes or the hour of each session. That's how I found it, okay? SMT then goes, or no, we can continue our SMT diversions, continuous, what is that, bullish, lower, higher, cool. Next hour on top of that, we got our accumulation sitting right here, decent pullback into this pull zone, send us right back down to distribution, sit with it for a little while, you get a strong distribution right back down. Now you have bearish SMT divergence because of what? This high liquidity raid. After our first, let me mark it up so I can actually show you what I'm seeing. I'm so mad I didn't grow up with this, but now I'm growing up with this. I feel so behind because I didn't. Okay, first 15, first 30 really. This is that patience part that I was talking about. And this line going through is from this accumulative hour, damn near, with a little pullback, shrimped out, pull down, and pull straight up to distribution. You can see it either way and catch both if you're actually like that. Boom. 30 minutes of straight accumulation. Stay patient with yourself. Stop trying to make money. Just start to make trades happen. Distribution is not there. Here's a little bit of manipulation. Distribution is now here. Pay attention. We got this inverse line shooting us right back down into our accumulation. Stay with it. Stay with yourself. Stay patient with your trade. Distribution goes all the way back down. Remember to break even always. That matters more than anything else. That is you. That is not you. Oops. That is you. Distribution. No, wrong one too. Let's go, boy. I'm almost there. It's almost perfected. Put our stops right above. To start off the trade, put our stops above our what? Our inverse fair value gap. Send it right back down. Sit with your long. Break even is always there. And now we're looking good and green. Next hour. Oh, don't forget SMT divergence. Send us lower. So you can sit confident with your trade. In every hour, you can also throw in another orb. Cool. 8 a.m. to 8:30. A lot of people like to go at 8:30 because that's New York Open. I actually want to see something. Hey. I probably should open a new trader view for this. I haven't been here in a little while, but based on the war and the barrels, oil going up to 109, and our barrels being 109, 121, back down to 109, back down to 120, and oil transferring being $110 each barrel. S&P is not supposed to hit its projected highs being 76, 75, 76. Instead we should see 72. And like I said, our divergence is just literally shooting us down into a bearish act, because like I said, the cost of barrels being pushed on our way. 8:30 opening should be here in a little bit. Our S&P divergence is also telling us we're going straight bearish. Straight bearish. It's been nothing but bears ever since the war. This war hasn't been as serious, or we haven't seen a war as serious since we stepped into Ukraine, and we had a war in 1990 over the Gulf. Also, China owns the Panama, so it makes it very hard for us to trade and transfer what is a part of BRICS as it is. It is very expensive for me to get clothes shipped from China. Shipping fees are plus $400. Why? Because we don't own the Panama. China does. We're not supposed to be trading there. We should find a better way to trade. How? Underground. That's my opinion. The Underground Railroad could just lead to like a good gold mine for our trade system. I don't know. Just putting something out there. Something's better than nothing. Mark out the first 5 to 15. Find your manipulation. Find your distribution. Quick sell for 17 to 20 to 30 points, depending on how the day is looking for you. We are lower than our order block and our market breaker. I should go find the market breaker from yesterday that stopped me from taking good profits. I caught profit because of the hour beforehand, but I didn't see the breaker that was stuck in that profit zone, or stuck in the previous profit zone, that kept us from going below, deeper into our SMT divergence. Instead, we got sent to a reversal. Simple ICT confluences I should have memorized it. I'm making sure I keep memorized so I don't fail, fumble, fuck up, lose. I want to be as perfect as possible, especially after spending $12,000 on what this is. I don't want to lose again, and only way to go about that is making sure you don't lose by doing what? Study, bitch. This is the only thing that matters. It's not hard neither, bro. I'm gonna go back to Solana while we wait. Come back here, check in after 15 minutes, and then see where we're at. Did I use Coinbase? I should have used Coinbase. Yes, I did. Good job, boy. I thought so. Okay, where was I? Order block accumulation and breaker block accumulation. SMT bear, we're right here. Manipulation, distribution sends us all the way back down. Take good profits, sit with it all day. If you can, if you're smart, you got it like that. Sit with that. Watch how much you got it like that. Also, I want to find our fucking our retracement zone for our actual higher time frame being week to day bullish, because I do believe the beginning of our bull run should be here. We should just see retracement. As fucking beneficial as it is, I'm ready to poop and let go of this. I really gotta use the bathroom. I really want to go run to use the bathroom. It's okay. I've been up for an hour now. That's normal. That's body functions. I'll hold it for a little minute. I don't feel comfy. I really want to use the bathroom. Let my brain get rid of this idea of shitting right quick, and then I can go ahead and get back to showing you what matters. New York wasn't on shit, but New York was on shit. This is all sweeps. These are the most annoying to catch, but very, 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 very good to you if you do catch it. Here's our drop dead zone. That 11 to 12:30, mostly 1. You find a little bit of manipulation right here after this accumulative sweep. Boom, distribution. I'll come back to the beginning of our session. Opens at what? 8, but you can go 8:30. I'll go 8. 8:05, drop back down, pull up, short little 15-point win, inverse, boom. You see it complete a strong closing after our inverse. You are ready to take a simple small win. Sometimes I like to stay patient and not enter in just because That inverse line is very, very, very shaky when it comes to actually, you know, looking for distribution. It goes too fast, it doesn't go fast enough. It goes too fast, it doesn't go fast enough. It's not enough. I'd rather wait, see us close below our actual inverse from accumulation, and then say, yeah, that's a solid trade. This is also just as solid, just as fun, just as good, just like I said, a little bit shaky. I'd wait to see sweeps happen, or you feeling aggressive, feel aggressive, go in on this inverse, jump right in, feel yourself, sweat back up, sweat back down. 8:30 comes, accumulation. Accumulation, first 5 minutes of our 8:30 opening. Manipulation comes next, a good drop, and you get ready to enter in on a smooth, I don't know how long this entrance is, but the inverse giving us a reversal. Very, very good. Sit with yourself. Sit with yourself, let it go, hello and goodbye. Boom. Now you got the sweep you can also sit with coming at the 9 hour, even better for you, especially if you're bored with your life and don't want to leave the computer, right? First 5 marked out after you already take profit. Next 5, we see distribution and manipulation work together. Always good, always annoying. Okay, it comes back, touches our inverse, does not break above, small little hello, I want to try. Nope, that, what is that, fakey? Fakey is thrown in, get you another win. And boom, nice and easy. Break even, because we don't like not taking profit. Say goodnight. And yes, that manipulative distribution is screaming at me, as I said. Boom, just be ready. Now this is an order, where's that order block that I lost out on? See the same thing throughout the whole thing, please and thank you. And make sure you're awake for that 1 to 2, because the end of New York has a very, very strong spike after a strong little bit of distribution. I mean, accumulative distribution. It'll sit with what it swept for a little bit, tell you not to trade. Hopefully you're awake. Get your ass in for a strong jump at the end of this. Now, Sydney and Tokyo, Asia. This was yesterday. Very, very annoying, but very, very good to see. They don't move as much as you'd want to. It's, like I said, a bunch of sweeps, but it usually sets you up for what will come in the next day. New York, what you gonna do? Because London swept lows. Actually, it had a high. London came in very high. Oh, I wish I was awake. I can't wait to switch my sleep schedule, because this distribution is just sex. How the fuck? Yeah. We had a high liquidity rate. Give me a second. Okay, we had a high liquidity raid sitting right here. Where's that breaker? I want to find that. Oh, that was gold. We had a high liquidity raid giving us an inducement, right? A raid being higher than the last low. Okay, it's a stretch out. It stretches to sweep out, stop out all people that have these high stops, right? Should I slow down and show these? No, you should be paying attention and just see it by the eye now. What is that? What is this? What does that mean? Gorgeous. 5. What is this? What is this? What does that mean? Good job. Same thing over here. A 6. What is this? A long stick. Usually you don't even want to trade this. Long stick for this 5. Little bit of what? Boom. Say goodnight. That's accumulation and manipulation working in one for your strong sweep to the distribution side. Okay. You would see this high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, and think what? We are in an SMT divergence, which technically you can call it that for the bull side. It comes and stops you out. So you really can't, but technically you can. If you really want to say I was in down here. No, it touches. You really want to say you were in down here. Oops. Which would be ideal, because this might be our lows. As you can see, this might be our lows for this month, damn near. What is, yeah. This, no, not this. Yeah, this month. March was pretty much. Don't be wrong, please. No, not this month. The end of this month, going into next month. So if you want to count April and March as one, this could be our lows for this month, right? We had our lows come in. So lows did not get swept. So that means what? Divergence to the bull. High, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. We had a high raid. stopping out or beginning the next trend, a reversal. You could probably see it better, a little bit better, and a lot better in the 1 minute. But the 5 minute. But I'm not going there for you yet. A high rate being a low being a little bit higher than this high, stopping out or taking profit. Then what? An inducement, the beginning of the next trend. This is annoying to see. Another high rate. Okay. SMT divergence then switches up its trend. This is a reversal. High, low, low, low. Okay. Be ready for this. This is the 9 hour. Take your profit. Then we get the new raid, high raid, high raid, SMT divergence to the bear because of this divergence down here. What is the reason for this? Probably in the 15. What is the reason for this reversal? Structure break. And where is the breaker? Maybe. I want a breaker just to point out the reason for us not dropping past this. This order block. Yes, this order block during accumulation would be the reason why it switched and changed and was able to reverse and become a SMT divergence to the bull side. See this block right here, order block, another order block, and a breaker. A long stick this displacement could also be a reason. A long stick, a continuous trend being the breaker, an order block, an order block, an order block. Also a fair value gap. They work hand in hand. That's ICT confluences, my bad. Divergence, 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 divergence. New trend. Inducement, distribution. Inducement, distribution. Divergence, divergence. Easy day. Again over here, manipulation, distribution. It's too easy, too good to us. Too happy to be a part of it. Kill zones also matter, like I've been saying. Every fucking hour is our hour. Orb up, orb up, orb up. I think I hit every confluence I would use. Making me a comfy ass man. Okay, first 5. Next 15. Psychology is honestly just learning the actual concepts. You don't have to fucking sit in manipulative mindsets and trauma your whole life wishing that you could understand what it actually is. You can just go fucking learn everything and actually want to understand the flow of the trend, the flow of the market, not the flow of your mind. You don't have to sit there and act like the world is made to manipulate you to believe that you can't understand something. You can actually take understanding of what is happening and say that is psychology. It's logical, not emotional. Don't sit there mad at yourself because you haven't been able to understand, or you can't guess and test and say this is right and I know it is. That's manipulation. That's psychology working against you. That's you thinking you're above what has already been given to you. It doesn't work that way. Go learn. If I could see this hour and it's 4, let me look at the day. Sitting in the inverse, it touched the inverse and then retrace. We're probably going to see another bearish day, just like I said, because of the barrels being expensive. Probably why this went and touched, closed. I could be wrong. I'm hoping I'm not, because I want to be right off of just guess and test, guess and look, guess and see. This 4-hour time frame is already bearish as it is, and we, like I said, we inversed, retraced. That'd be my first initial, hey, look, it's happening. Can I go poop? No, probably not. You seen some things, nigga. Fuck no. Fuck no. I gotta walk my dogs, take a shit. No, shit. I don't want to walk with wet hair. I don't want to walk with a dirty booty. I'm gonna walk. Hold it the whole shit, hold the shit the whole walk, though, bro. That's annoying. I'm not trying to hold the shit the whole walk, dude. We did not break above our inverse as of right now, but I also see this SMT working against us. Oh yeah. Break above our inverse. It is a short entrance. It is annoying to see, and it is a quick jump in. Always freaky. Jump back down, and we're going to inverse this bullish candle a little bit more than I thought we would. I'd like a strong closure above the actual cumulative line just because these freak me out. Fear of loss is something that is actual psychology. Fear of loss, FOMO, and revenge. Eliminate revenge. FOMO can be there. Just find displacement and say that's where it's going to go touch after displacement is here. This divergence left displacement during this continuation. This divergence is SMT. You should know this touch sent it right back down. This touch sent it right back down. That's your chance to just be prepared. This continuation process. If this went and sat in this fair value gap and came back down, you would probably know to be prepared to have another entrance. Now we're not targeting too many points because, like I said, I hate these I hate kill zones open. I hate kill zone openings. That's why I sit with the hour and enjoy orb through the hour or orb through the hour, just because see what I'm saying? You can see what has happened throughout the trend throughout the day, instead of saying, yeah, the opening is where you should be jumping in. That never works. I mean, it works. When it works, I love it. It's the best feeling in the world, but I'd rather see continuation, and this sweep right here, or this inducement, is my real time to enter. You can go accumulation, manipulation, distribution, and call this trend right here another entrance. It's the same same goof ass feeling as this. Now, you didn't start my entrance, did you? And we're in the fair value. We're in the fair value gap orb, as well as these order blocks. That's also why I said I wasn't targeting too many points. This breaker is just too hard to be a part of. So it's right back down, just like I was expecting. And this is just sweeps. Be prepared. Hard opening. Say goodnight. Boom. Was I stopped out? Technically, no. I still wait for strong closures above inverses, not inverses, but the actual candles and inverses. Divergence is also telling you high, low, high, low, high, low. How would you go about this manipulation? RP said he wouldn't have even traded. He would have waited, which I don't blame at all. Sit with this for the hour. Find your inverse. It comes in retest. This is manipulation. Comes back distribution. Again, distribution. Or you can be a dickhead. Boom, boom, boom. You had to see it. Can you see it? I can see it. Manipulation just as much as it's accumulation. Distribution. Again, you can also see it the opposite way, where this is manipulation right here. That's distribution. That's ugly and nasty and not neat. This will be manipulation right here. That's distribution. And then you sweep. You see the reversal. You're in on the on both sides. Patience wins more than anything. I hate quick entrances. And I hate being wrong. You also saw the 4-hour wanted and the hour wanted inverse itself. But our day is just screaming, leave a stick behind and go bearish. Oh, I'm not in. That ain't my interest. You ain't close. You ain't close above my line. And this is what I actually wanted to see. Even better. High raid. The highs was raided. Pay attention. Very important. And yes, I'm still right because what? I did not get raided. I was not entered in. I just wanted to be. I need closings below. I'll go target 5-6 to 17 to 27 instead. Scalps, kinda. And a closing below will salute this one. In a buy or a bullish order block. Breakthrough is what I wanted to see yesterday. Cool. And wait for it. Like I said, inverse the fuck out of our bullish from yesterday, creating a strong 4-hour candlestick. I'm hoping you understand that I wouldn't have been entered. I really am hoping you understand. Let's see a little pullback for retracement, and then I can go ahead and call this an entrance. In our inverse. I don't want to see it past here, though. Divergence. Shrimped. Good. 4, 3, 2. Switch to bear. I can enter. Go bull just for a little bit. And then switch to bear. Now come below our last low. And I'd call you entrance 1. Stops to our inverse. Profit down to however low we can take it. Be ready to break even for our profit. I would and have put my stop at this line being the what would you call this, the edge of our manipulation. Pullback to manipulation and distribution is here. I've also been stopped out from that. Very mad about the stops. I have yet to be able to enter in on TraderView too. I'm mostly just practicing, making sure I can see it happen before it happens. Just as important as being able to get the actual practice from paper or live trading. So would this be entered in? I can't tell you. Would I want it? Yes, absolutely. retracement into our fair value. SMT diversion still winning. Also, why you could have held off on an entrance and said, I know you're gonna retrace, attempt to win over our inverse fair value gap, then retrace right back down just like it did over here. Moo. Bitcoin rises above 7,000. Bitcoin also rose to my alert at 71. Like I said, we could see the reversal for our bears and start to see the bull run again. Do I want to enter in yet? Yes. Am I patient enough to say I'll wait till we see 81.90 drop back down to 89? 89 up to 90, back down to 89? Yes. Bitcoin's back at 69 as it is. It probably wants to start its retracement, but still continuing its low trend. SMT divergence to the bear. Where's Solana? Yep, 87 low. I could definitely see it on the Robinhood. This is where I first learned how to master just the eyesight of, I guess you could say, SMT divergence. Like by the eye, I can look at that and say it's definitely going to start its reversal soon. Just because that 87 low, just sitting in the fair value gap of our old low, or old high, damn near. Oh, yeah, old high low. Then we went to our highest high, drop back down to our high low. See? Boom, 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 boom. We're sitting in this high low. I really do wish that I put this entrance in here just to call me a fucking professional. I'm going to do it just to say that I can, just to say that I would, and just to say that I did. Because like I said, it's mastered but not completely in my hands yet. It's backhand knowledge, not front hand. Once that front hand knowledge is mine, then I'll call myself a master. And you can see me just saying, fuck it, we're going to enter in on this fair value gap right here. Probably next big steps for a confident man that wants to stay as confident as possible. I just don't like seeing the losses. Like up here, I was patient. I didn't want to see it entered in. You could have called it in here and said this little bit of distribution is just manipulation, but this little bit of distribution could have been a little bit of profit, which it probably could. But I also saw this divergence from the start show our 4-hour break begin, our 4-hour and 1 hour begin to inverse this bullish candle, and knew that it wanted to reverse. Hence me saying I shouldn't enter in here. It's not going to be in here. It's not going to do well here. It has to close above. It did not. It shrimped down. Entered, maybe. Re-entered, probably. Broke even. Yep. Brought it down. Profit. Cool. That's what we want. Still not as happy with myself, but definitely happy that I can prove that I know what I'm doing. Any other concepts I can go over before? Let's just go look at Solana, and I'm going to work. I take a big shit, walk the dogs, go drive, so I can actually get entrances in and enjoy myself doing this instead. Hey, 8:30. Nothing really crazy with Solana today. You could probably check the divergences of crypto and Bitcoin. Not crypto, Jesus. Well, crypto in general. Check Bitcoin, check Ethereum, see if there's any strong vitality, whatever the fuck. And see those win. But nothing crazy on the Solana end. There's no real strong entrance here. You can go here, set distribution to this side just because of this manipulation with accumulation, but nothing crazy at all. I wouldn't like an entrance. I would be hoping that I'm sitting in this entrance from London still, because I woke up at 2 in the morning and saw this distribution. Maybe this sweep was also caught, as well as this one, and I'm at the gym at this point. I'll go back to SPX just to see our actual entrance and hit profit points again. This displacement left in continuation is probably a good sign that we'll see a fair value gap, give us an inverse, give us a reversal, and this would be a good point to enter. Just letting you know. Throw that out there. Like it happens over here. Displacement, entrance, we're going back. Can you see on the opposite side? Displacement. Can I see a bearish for the bears? Yes, displacement, entrance.